You've been told a myth that you must grind your way to your dreams, bargain with the universe, and force reality to obey by sheer willpower and endless hustle. You've been told that manifestation is about shouting affirmations over the noise in your head until the world finally gives in. But that myth breaks like thin ice under a warm morning sun. The deeper truth is simpler, quieter, and far more dangerous in its power. You don't get what you want. You get what you assume. You see, reality keeps meeting you at the level of your state. The law of assumption is not superstition. It is the everyday alchemy of identity. When you live from the end, when you assume the wish fulfilled, you reorganize perception, attention, and behavior until the outer world mirrors the inner posture. Desire stops being a faraway star and becomes the gravity in your bones. This isn't pretending. It's choosing the state first and letting matter catch up. In Jungian language, a living archetype takes the stage inside you. The sovereign, the lover, the magician, the warrior, they all wait in the wings of the collective psyche. Assumption is the invitation for one of them to step into the light, to wear your face, to move your hands. Shadow isn't the enemy here. It is unspent life. When you befriend the shadow, your energy unknots, and your chosen archetype can breathe. You become a vessel, not a beggar, an oracle, not a weather vane. The mirror of reality tilts, and the image shifts. Picture this: a forest at dusk, the moon lifting her silver cup above the treetops. You walk a narrow path and come to a clearing where a dark lake holds the night like a secret. On the shore, a serpent coils, not to frighten you, but to teach you how to shed. You kneel and see your face in the water, but it is not the face of the struggler. It is the face of the one who already crossed the threshold. In your hands, a simple grail, ordinary as a coffee mug, sacred as a vow. You drink from it and feel the scene of your life tilt toward yes. That is assumption. A quiet scene, a chosen identity, a body that knows. The serpent nods, the moon approves. Here are 7 daily habits, simple, human, doable, that help you manifest faster using the law of assumption. Not spells, practices, threads that woven together pull your life toward the end you choose. Habit 1, the morning assumption. Before the world touches you, choose your state. When you wake, place a hand over your heart. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 6. Ask softly, who am I today, now that it has already worked out? Not will it happen, but since it happened. Then craft one imaginal scene that implies your desire is a fact. A friend congratulating you, a door opening, a notification that says approved. Keep it short and sensory, 10 to 20 seconds, looped. Feel the relief in your chest, the grounded joy in your belly. Whisper a simple anchor phrase. I am the one who has. Rise from bed as if that were true. Not intense, not rigid. Just the new normal walking on your floorboards. Remember, assumption is a state, not a sentence. Habit 2, embodied alignment. Your body is the first prophet of your future. Throughout the day, let your posture carry the message. Roll your shoulders back, soften your jaw, lengthen your exhale. Ask, how would I sit, text, sip water if it were already done? Then do that, exactly that, for the next minute. Micro choices sculpt macro fate. If your state wobbles, let movement repair it. A brisk walk, a stretch, 3 slow breaths. This is attention alchemy, turning leaden moods into golden momentum by moving as the fulfilled version of you would move. You do not fake it. You feel it, then you move from it. The mirror in the world adjusts to your new angle. Habit 3. The Mirror Oracle. Once a day, stand before a mirror and meet your own eyes like an old friend returning from a long journey. Not to criticize, to recognize. Choose the left eye. It often reveals the inner narrative. Say, in full sentences, "I am the one who already," and finish the line with your fulfilled identity. Let your voice be steady, unhurried. If doubt comes, "Who do you think you are?" Answer gently, "I am the one who is learning to live from the end." The mirror is not a judge. It is an oracle reflecting your chosen archetype. Empathize with yourself, especially when you feel tender. Empaths often absorb the world's noise. The mirror ritual returns you to your own frequency. Again, assumption is a state, not a sentence. Habit 4. Name, frame, flame. When the shadow speaks, do not wrestle. Name it, frame it, flame it. First, name the thought without drama. This is a fierce script. Second, frame it within your chosen identity. And even so, I remain the one for whom it already worked. Third, flame it by feeding your imaginal scene for 30 seconds. The congratulatory text, the open door, the yes. Feel warmth spread through your chest, as if lighting a small inner candle. Repeat as needed. The shadow is not your saboteur. It is unloved energy seeking form. You become the alchemist who turns it into fuel. Habit 5. The serpent of revision at night before sleep. You coil your day like a serpent and shed what does not match your chosen end. Close your eyes and replay any moment that challenged your assumption. Now revise it. See the email come through with the answer you wanted. Hear the conversation go well. Watch your past self make the confident choice. Let your body feel the relief now. Neville Goddard called this revision. Jung might say you are re-editing the myth you live within. The nervous system learns by felt experience, and the imaginal is experience to it. Drift to sleep with the revised scene looping softly, as if the moon herself were whispering, "It is done." Habit 6. The Grail Journal. Evidence ledger. Keep a small notebook, a grail of paper. Each evening list 3 pieces of evidence, however tiny, that your assumption is self-fulfilling. A stranger smiled, a lead appeared, a synchronicity made you laugh. Right, because I live from the end, this happened today. You aren't begging, you are documenting the ripples. Over weeks, this ledger becomes a mirror that refuses to lie. Your mind relaxes, trust grows, and trust accelerates manifestation like wind filling a sail. The collective loves a good story. Give it a story of consistency. Habit 7. The Threshold Offering Daily. Make one small, brave act that your fulfilled self would consider obvious. Send the message, apply, declutter the drawer, invest the hour, speak the boundary. Pray, then move your feet. This is the coin you place on the threshold, the gesture that tells the archetype, "I am willing." The world often answers not to ideas, but to offerings. Your action need not be dramatic. It must be aligned. Each act is a knock on the door that was already unlocked. Listen to me now. You are not casting spells at a stubborn sky. You are agreeing with yourself at a deeper level and letting the world overhear. Assume first, see second. Assume first, see second. Assume first, see second. The habit is the hinge on which the door swings quietly open. Let me tell you a brief dream. You walk into a candlelit hall beneath the earth, an underworld that hums like a heartbeat. Along the walls hang mirrors covered in gauze. A figure approaches. The magician, yes, but wearing your smile. "You came," they say. "I knew you would." They lead you to a table where a simple bowl of water sits. say your name as the one who already became. They whisper. You speak. The water ripples, and across its surface you glimpse the life you chose. Not a fantasy, a preview. You touch the surface, the image touches back. When you look up, the mirrors are uncovered, and everyone shows the same truth. You never needed permission, only posture. Remember the core message. Assumption is a state, not a sentence. You don't hustle your way to destiny, you inhabit it. You don't wait for proof. You become the proof and let the world keep up. You don't push the river. You become the riverbed, and the river knows what to do. If the mind argues, smile. Offer it structure. Morning assumption, embodied alignment, mirror oracle, name frame flame, serpent of revision, grail journal, threshold offering. 7 stones on a path through the forest. Practice them softly, consistently, like watering a plant that already decided to bloom. The serpent will teach you to shed. The moon will lend you her quiet certainty. The grail will fit your palm because it was always the size of your hand. And when the day feels heavy, become an empath to your own heart. Place a hand on your chest and say, I hear you. Then ask, who am I? Now that it has already worked out. Let your breath answer. Let your shoulders answer. Let your next, small action answer. The collective will feel your signal and move pieces you cannot see. It looks like luck from the outside. It feels like alignment from the inside. There is a threshold before you now, and thresholds are holy. Step to it. Offer your coin, a breath, a word, a deed. The archetype you chose is waiting in the doorway, patient and smiling, ready to inhabit your days. The mirror is kind when you are kind. The oracle speaks when you are quiet. The vessel fills when you make room. So here is your initiation, spoken in a ritual tone, simple and real. Light a candle tonight. Stand in your room as if it were a temple, because it is. Say aloud, I assume the end. I am the one for whom it already worked. See your scene. Feel your body agree. Touch the grail journal. Place tomorrow's offering on the threshold in your mind. Bow to the moon, to the serpent, to the forest of all your possible lives. Bow to the version of you who already crossed, and then join them. Because the door is open. Because the river is running. Because the state comes first. And then, like dawn following the faithful earth, the world arrives to meet you.